next person is Robert Twixx Taylor. He has answered the call to do something before Michelle Obama asked. Twixx is not only serving his community, but he's also stepped up to become a candidate for North Las Vegas City Council Ward 2. So please join me in welcoming Robert Twixx Taylor.
I can go without the mic. I get loud. So first, let me say good morning.
Good morning.
This is SEIU. I need more energy. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Robert Taylor. As she mentioned, I am the candidate for North Las Vegas' Ward 2 City Council, but it's not about me. I'm here today to talk about things that are very important to us. I took some notes just right now because I don't really make a script. I like reading the room and talking about what connects to us. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, so in the past few days, we have heard the importance of fighting for women's productive rights. Check. Y'all can say check with me.
Check.
We have heard the need to keep our democracy intact.
Check.
We have heard how we need to protect local employees' rights.
Check.
So now let me speak about this. Let me speak about you. Because I know you didn't come here for the free donuts and coffee. Somebody love But seriously, in the past, we heard a story about David and Goliath, right? And if we all took history class, we know it's always been a time where the people have to fight against their oppressors, right?
Yes.
Don't get it twisted because it's 2024. Because we don't have guns and bow and arrows. No. Right now we fight with our vote. You don't need a gun when you fight with your vote. You don't need a bow and arrow when you fight with your
Vote.
You don't need a cannon when you fight with your
Vote.
A lot of people don't know this, but purple is a color of royalty.
Yes.
Right?
We know.
Okay, talk to me then. At one point in time, that's what I'm talking about. At one point in time, the color purple cost more than actual gold did.
Yes.
And only kings and queens wore that. Now let me correlate that with something my father, who passed away, Alvin Taylor Sr., always taught me and my two siblings. He said, if the environment controls you, you will always be a slave.
Yes.
When you control the environment, you will always be a king and a queen. So I say that to say this. When we're sitting here getting ready to go out and fight, think about the time in history people had to fight against the oppressors. Think about all the times our ancestors had to fight and knew they was going to uphill battle, but knew it was a hill. When we get on top of the hill, we can see the promised land. Understand that?
Yes, I do.
My mother and father were proud Teamsters. As a kid, I didn't know what a union was. I just knew that was one of the few things my mother and father agreed with. Seriously, right? And I knew when they gave me that yellow shirt with the horses on it, and we went to events and we went to the strip, that it meant something to them. Because my parents were proud union employees, they were able to pay for at least my private school for a few years. They were able to pay for my piano lessons. Now, moving from the 80s into now is hard because of inflation. We have priced ourselves out of the market. It doesn't make sense in North Las Vegas where the average home costs $415,000 and you have to make 25 to 28% of your income to go to your mortgage, meaning you will have to make $105,000 to buy a house right now. Check. Can we say that? Check. So today when we go out and we go knocking on doors and talking to people, I want you to consider this. It's not just you. It's you plus two. We are here fighting for our kids and our kids' kids. When I speak at these schools, as you mentioned, I'm a mentor. I've been doing this for 20 years, speaking to elementary, junior high school, and high school kids, telling them, giving them hope, right? If we don't change what's going on in the world right now, we can't give our kids hope. And we're not fighting for anything, right? So we have to fight. We have to what?
Fight.
We have to what?
Fight.
Check. 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 So So I'll leave you with this. Out of 46 presidents, only 5 didn't start off local. How many?
5.
Meaning what? So when you have people running for assembly, council, school board trustee, it's a 90% chance that these people will be the same people who will be running for president and vice president one day. And once that happens, you don't have to get on Wikipedia, you don't have to get on Google and see what they've been doing. Why? Because SEIU have endorsed local candidates right now and in the future can end up running for president.
Yes.
And then once we run, like Chandra, like me, once any of us run, you don't have to look us up. Why? Because you can say, you know what? I remember seeing Robert Twixx Taylor speak. I know how his barbershop was the very first barbershop in Nevada to do free vaccinations. I know how he had over 80 people get vaccinated and help save lives. So I know when he runs for that or she runs for this, what they stand for. That's why when we say up and down the ballot, down is up and up is down. Because those who went up started down. And the people, we are the ones who determine who wins. Right? Check. So don't forget that. We're the ones who hold power. I appreciate y'all. We have purple, right? Because we're kings and queens. Always remember that. And we're fighting for our kids and our kids' kids and all the DNA that's coming after us, okay? God bless you. Let's go! Can we say that?